Military history is the study of armed conflict over time. It reflects the evolution of societies and cultures. By examining military history, we gain insights into the development of civilizations. Warfare has shaped nations and empires. Understanding military history is crucial. It informs how societies have defended their values and interests. It also sheds light on the causes and effects of wars. This knowledge helps us understand current geopolitical issues. Throughout history, warfare has driven technological and strategic advancements. From simple tools to sophisticated weaponry, each era has its innovations. These innovations have often had profound impacts on the course of history. Military history also highlights the heroism and tragedy of combat. It reminds us of the sacrifices made by soldiers. By studying these stories, we honor their legacies and learn from their experiences. The ancient era marks the beginning of organized warfare. Early civilizations like Mesopotamia and Egypt developed complex societies. With these developments came the need for organized military forces. Early battles were often fought over resources and territory. In Mesopotamia, city-states like Sumer and Akkad clashed frequently. These conflicts were among the first recorded wars in history. The Egyptians also engaged in significant military campaigns. They battled neighboring regions to expand their empire. Warfare in this era relied on basic weapons and tactics. Soldiers used spears, bows, and shields. Chariots were introduced as a new form of military technology. These innovations gave armies strategic advantages on the battlefield. The ancient era set the foundation for future military developments. It established the importance of organized military forces. The strategies and technologies from this period influenced later civilizations. Mesopotamia's history is filled with notable conflicts. The Sumerians, known for their advanced society, frequently fought one another. One key conflict was the battle between Lagash and Umma. This battle over disputed land showcased early organized warfare. The Akkadian Empire, under Sargon the Great, marked a significant era. Sargon united many city-states through military conquest. His campaigns extended Akkadian influence over a vast region. This period demonstrated the power of centralized military command. In Egypt, the Battle of Megiddo, around 1457 BC, was a landmark event. Pharaoh Thutmose III led Egyptian forces against a coalition of Canaanite states. The victory at Megiddo solidified Egypt's dominance in the region. It also showcased the effectiveness of Egyptian military strategy. The conflicts in Mesopotamia and Egypt shaped their respective civilizations. These battles influenced political structures and territorial boundaries. They also set precedents for future military engagements. Greece and Rome were key players in ancient military history. The Greeks are famous for their phalanx formation. This tactic involved soldiers standing close together, armed with long spears. It was highly effective in battles like the Battle of Marathon. The Persian Wars were a series of conflicts between Greece and the Persian Empire. Notable battles included Thermopylae and Salamis. Greek victories preserved their independence and culture. Rome's military prowess was unmatched. The Roman legions were highly disciplined and organized. Key battles include Cannae and Zama. Rome's victory over Carthage cemented its dominance. The military innovations of Greece and Rome had lasting impacts. Their strategies influenced future armies. Section 5 Medieval Era from 500 to 1500 AD saw prolonged conflicts and religious wars. One of the most significant was the Crusades. These were a series of religious wars initiated by European Christians. Their goal was to reclaim the Holy Land from Muslim control. The Hundred Years' War, which lasted from 1337 to 1453 between England and France, was another key conflict. It spanned several generations and had lasting impacts on both nations. The war saw the rise of notable figures like Joan of Arc. Her leadership and martyrdom left a lasting legacy. Feudalism defined the military structure in medieval Europe. Lords and knights were the primary military leaders. Castles and fortifications became central to defense strategies. These structures provided protection and served as bases for military operations. Religious wars and prolonged conflicts shaped the medieval era. They influenced political boundaries and societal structures. The era also saw the development of new military technologies and tactics. Section 6. Medieval era introduced new military technologies. One significant innovation was the use of crossbows. Crossbows were more powerful and easier to use than traditional bows. They changed the dynamics of medieval battles. Gunpowder was another game changer. It led to the development of cannons and firearms. The use of gunpowder weapons began to undermine the effectiveness of traditional fortifications. Castles and city walls were no longer impregnable. Armor also evolved during this period. Knights wore suits of armor made from iron or steel. These provided better protection on the battlefield. However, the weight of the armor limited mobility. The introduction of new military technologies had profound impacts. They influenced the outcomes of battles and the strategies employed. The innovations of the medieval era set the stage for future advancements in warfare. Section 7, Early Modern Era from 1500 to 1800 AD, saw the professionalization of armies. Standing armies became more common. This shift marked a departure from the feudal levies of the medieval period. Professional soldiers were better trained and more disciplined. Firearms became increasingly important. Muskets and pistols replaced traditional melee weapons. The use of firearms required new tactics and formations. The volley fire technique, where soldiers fired in coordinated lines, became standard. The 30 Years' War, from 1618 to 1648, was a significant conflict of this era. It involved many European powers and had religious and political dimensions. The war saw the use of new military strategies and technologies. The professionalization of armies and the development of firearms were key trends. These changes influenced the conduct of warfare and the structure of military forces. They also set the stage for the large-scale conflicts of the 19th and 20th centuries. Major conflicts such as the 30 Years' War and the Napoleonic Wars. The 30 Years' War was devastating with significant loss of life. The Peace of Westphalia had lasting impacts on European politics. The Napoleonic Wars reshaped Europe under Napoleon's military genius. Key battles included Austerlitz and Waterloo. Mass conscription and large armies became the norm. Napoleon's tactics were revolutionary and are still studied today. Industrial warfare in world wars. The modern era was defined by industrial warfare. The two world wars were the most significant conflicts of this period. World War I introduced trench warfare and new technologies like tanks and airplanes. The war resulted in massive casualties. World War II was even more destructive. It saw the widespread use of mechanized warfare and strategic bombing. Key battles included Stalingrad, Normandy, and Midway. The war ended with the use of atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Section 10, Contemporary Era from 1991 to the present, state versus insurgency conflicts and technology. The contemporary era has seen a shift in the nature of warfare. Traditional state versus state conflicts have become less common. Instead, many conflicts now involve insurgencies and non-state actors. Examples include the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. Technology plays a crucial role in modern warfare. Drones, cyber warfare, and advanced surveillance systems are now standard. These technologies have changed how wars are fought. They allow for more precise targeting and reduced casualties. The global war on terror from 2001 to the present is a defining conflict of this era. It involved multiple countries and numerous insurgent groups. The conflict has led to significant changes in military strategy and policy. The contemporary era is marked by ongoing global tensions. Conflicts are often complex and multifaceted. The role of technology continues to evolve, shaping the future of warfare. Section 11. Notable military leaders and strategists. Throughout history, certain military leaders have stood out. Alexander the Great is one of the most famous. His conquests created one of the largest empires in history. His tactics and strategies are still studied today. Julius Caesar was another influential leader. His military campaigns expanded the Roman Empire. He is known for his leadership in battles like the Siege of Alesia in 52 BC. Sun Tzu, the ancient Chinese military strategist, authored The Art of War. His teachings on strategy and warfare are timeless. They have influenced military leaders across the centuries. Other notable figures include Napoleon Bonaparte, known for his revolutionary tactics, and Genghis Khan, who created the vast Mongol Empire. These leaders have left lasting legacies. Their contributions to military history are invaluable. Section 12. Conclusion. The importance of understanding military history. Understanding military history is vital. It provides insights into the development of civilizations and societies. It also helps us understand the causes and effects of wars. This knowledge is crucial for addressing current geopolitical issues. Military history highlights the heroism and sacrifices of soldiers. By studying these stories, we honor their legacies. We also learn valuable lessons that can help prevent future conflicts. The evolution of warfare reflects technological and strategic advancements. Each era has contributed to the development of modern military practices. Understanding this evolution is essential for comprehending contemporary conflicts. Ultimately, military history is a testament to human resilience and ingenuity. It reminds us of the complexities of war and the importance of striving for peace. By studying military history, we gain a deeper appreciation of our past and can better navigate our future.